This is Bee's Gardens. Over down here in Jingo, mowing the Truth Church. It's an easy 5 acres that we're tackling. On a regular basis, it's super beautiful down here. When the mowers aren't running, you hear the birds chirping, the crickets going as well. It's Jessica. She's going to tackle this yard by herself today. We're down 1 employee. She had to stay home for the next 2 days and take care of a friend. I'm gonna hop on this rider real quick and go down the street. We'll get this yard done at the same time. Be out of here. Come back in a few minutes and we'll see just how Jessica's doing. Maybe also beautiful. Jump on the weed whacking here. Get this all cleared up. Poison ivy that runs through this back section back here. So the owners have us cut this down just to nothing. All along the fence line, all the way around. It just works out really well for him and us. Get that back fence line cut back. Get her all mowed up. Be out of here in a few minutes. Well, Jessica's finishing up over here next to Greg's house. Get him all wrapped up. All she's got left is a little bit in the ditch over here. Show you what I was talking about over here with the fence line and all of this poison ivy. We're slowly reclaiming all of this yard back in here, and it just wants it cut down to nubbins. Most of it attracts a lot of snakes, and the coyotes come in here and hide. And he's got a small dog, and so he's afraid he's going to get the animal attacked soon, so we just cut it all back, give him a nice wide forest edge. That way he's got a view of any animals coming into his yard when they do. This is all field back in here, and a few years ago when he moved in, it was cattle. And it was grass in here. Now it's nothing but walnut trees and scrub brush. So cutting this all back and reclaiming a lot of this, which is all stumps now, is our priority. We're gonna come in with the lopper and the chainsaw and finish these guys off to the bottom. I'm gonna probably suggest putting in some ground cover to keep it like this. It's another issue with having limited funds is you can pay me monthly or weekly to cut this back. Eventually, there's just got to be a ground cover laid underneath up here. So we'll see what he says. here soon. Looks like Jessica's done. We've got all of his underbrush cut back.
This is Bee's Gardens.
Nice. Let's go see what she did. Aside from fooling around. Oh, your yard looks nice. This is a reclaimed hay pasture. It's hard to really mow, and it's hard to see, but I just walked through a 3-foot hole right here. And so when Jessica's mowing, she's doing an excellent job because she can get the lines relatively straight, but you ever mow in a hay pasture? It's like four-wheeling. She did great. I can almost see lines. She's a great employee. Well, we just got out here to Wendy's house, and this poor crunchy grass is not going to see the day of our mowers today. So Jessica's going to quickly cut these back, get rid of these funny little weeds that pop up in the yard, and we'll just get out of here. No point in mowing any of this. It's just dry and crunchy all the way around. So we'll check on Wendy's yard next week. But if that's all that we've got to do, this is going to take us 2 minutes. Let's see. Crunch. Crunch. You need a gutter guy, buddy. Throw a rock in the middle of your yard. Let's fix this. Perfect. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're pretty dry around here. Yard's cracking. Separating from the road. I'd like to take credit for that edging, but nope, that's just dry. Beautiful. So what are we doing here, Jessica? What are we gonna do?
Mow all the weeds down.
Mow all the weeds down.
There's no grass to mow.
Oh no? This shouldn't take very long. We'll get out the biggest mower ever and spend 1 minute mowing all of this. How's that sound?
Perfect.
Okay. All right, what was that, 5 seconds?
Here, I'll tell you. 8 minutes.
8 minutes. Well, okay, that's fine. That's fine. That works. Hey, what do you think, Jessica? Are we gonna mow here?
No way.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a bit dry. Let's move on to the next customer. This guy's a no. The curly willow looks nice. The yard's so dry that we made tracks in it when we walked in it. This is Jessica's footprints in the dry grass. Ridiculous. Well, couldn't mow the duplex today, but we got a brand new customer just down the street. What do you think, Jessica? How long is this going to take us? A little more than 8 minutes, I bet.
I bet.
Got a lot of trimming to do. Grass is a bit long. Her mower died the other day. That's why they called us. Some weeds to kick out of here. Yep. Oh wow, I'm sinking in this grass. They actually do water here. Very nice. There's a big double gate on that other side, she said, so we can ride the big rider in there.
Woohoo!
Yeah, we'll put you on it and get you going. She did say she mowed the back, so you may not even have to go back there.
It looks short.
Yeah, but maybe we'll just run it over, make everything the same length. What do you think? This should be pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what do you think, Jessica? It's pretty dry here. Whack it, double mow it, cut it at 4 inches, run away.
Yeah.
It looks terrible here.
Yeah.
We could use decent rain. The yards are brown, but homeowner says cut it, we cut it. We'll just cut it high, trim off this goo on the edges over there, get on the way, get to our next customer. Stayed up there. Well, what do you think, Jessica? How's the yard look?
Better than any of them we've seen all day.
Nice, that's true. You know why? Because she's got shade. Let's take care of Miss Maria's yard. There's not much here to grow or mow, but you can see from this little line down here that we are seriously having a major drought right now. We went from rain to nothing, and so everything is drying up, browning up, and so we're cutting high, trying to keep it clean. We'll walk through here and clean up all of the junk in the yard, get whatever that is out of here. Let's take a look at your roses. We chopped them up last week. Let's see how they look. Got some new growth coming in. That's pretty. Yep, still got that bug, but not much we can do about that unless we just hack it away. Ants, maybe. The rest of the garden seems very happy. Look at that guy. Very pretty. And your curly purple basil. Your sedum. Yes. How's the back look? Very nice. And grass, we'll have to cut that grass back this fall. He's got a lot of extra growth from last year inside of it, so we'll just hack it off down to a couple of inches. The roses are very happy now that we cut them a little bit. Another set that needs to be lopped. We'll get those on the next batch. This guy, by the way, we put a bunch of that mulch that you had from the tree that got chopped down up around this, and it really brought out the color in this guy. We didn't think he was going to do well, but got him all happy. Put some dirt and some mulch around him. He's pleased. Daisies are beautiful still. Lisa came in here last week and pulled a bunch of weeds out. I don't know if we got a good video on that or not, but today we'll mow. We'll get you all mowed up. Still got a lot of that mulch left if you need it for something. Otherwise, we'll just spread it around your hostas later this summer and give them some aid. Okay, we're all done for the day. We decided a few months ago when the rain was pouring down to go away from having our regular push mower for this lawn and many of the others to these residential mowers. They're just tiny little 22-inch Toros that we picked up for cheap. I say cheap, it was $1,300 for the pair. But what happened was when we were mowing with the bigger mowers, when it was so nasty out and raining constantly, that it was cutting grooves in the yard. And now that we're into a drought here, same thing was happening. We were just tearing these yards up, and so we switched over to just make a nice cut without tearing up these lawns. It takes us a lot longer, true. And for this lawn specifically, we bag and haul all of the clippings away. So It takes a little bit longer, a little bit. But ultimately at the end, when you're not doing maintenance on a 30-inch Turfmaster, that's going to cost you $2,500 to buy in the first place. And then you're putting another $400 or $500 every year into it in maintenance. This might be the way to go. We might have made a permanent switch. We're all done for the day. This yard looks great. We think we do a good job. Let us know.